Hey dear Ohio State fans and supporters, what great news has been circulating on the web. Michigan fans are very nervous about the Ohio State nation. From the looks of it, Jim Harbaugh left Michigan and joined an NFL team, and many are saying that Michigan will no longer be a big obstacle for the Buckeyes. That's crazy, but don't worry, I'll show you the whole reason why they're saying this. But first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a big like to support and always receive all the news from Ohio State. Let's get started. A few days after it was announced that Jim Harbaugh would leave Michigan to return to the NFL, some guesses emerged as to who the Wolverines' coach's successor would be, and found his replacement taking a page out of Ohio State's book. Michigan may promote offensive coordinator Sherrone Moore to head coach after a year in which he spent virtually as many games as interim head coach. Harbaugh spent time away, which specifically was 4 weeks of the season serving a suspension for recruiting violations, and then spent the last 3 games serving time for a sign-stealing scandal that became the biggest talking point of the regular season. During those stints, Moore took over as game day coach, which included a 30-24 win over the Buckeyes to close out the regular season and a win over Penn State that made for an emotional post-game interview. Now he takes on the role full-time in what will be his first head coaching role. Can be compared to a process the Buckeyes used in 2018, when Ryan Day succeeded Urban Meyer following his retirement. Just as Moore could do this too, Ryan Day also spent time during that season serving as interim head coach while Meyer served his suspension, Moore taking the Michigan program to a level of stability while he enters the offseason having lost his head coach and several impact players from a national championship team. Although there is a chance he is also getting a job where there are still possible punishments to be meted out for the sign-stealing scandal. But on the other hand, Ohio State has spent the last month building momentum for a season in which things appear to be lining up to be national champions. This has included watching Harbaugh leave Michigan as the man who has been at the center of its struggles in the game for the past 3 years. And because of this situation that Jim could be succeeded by Moore, some rumors arose that Michigan lost a lot of players and its head coach, making us the most sought after to have our rematch and ending with these 3 defeats we had from Michigan. Day November 30th in Columbus will be a rematch between Day and Moore as the faces of the biggest rivalry in the sport, and then we will see if Michigan will really be a thorn in the side or the atmosphere has changed and Ohio State is much superior. But before closing, leave your opinion in the comments so I know what you thought of all this news. See you later, my dear Ohio State fans.